Hi guys, today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. Instead of thrifting to resell, we are thrifting for ourselves. We are about to start our first year of homeschooling, so we decided to go to the Goodwill bookstore today in search of some good, just thrifted, secondhand, educational, learning, historical, just fun fiction books and stuff for our homeschool library. And so I'm really excited to see what we find. So let's go. Alright, so this is what $100 worth of homeschool books looks like. Okay, so we are finally back home now, and I will show you some of the books we got and just talk a little bit about our plans for homeschooling and just a couple other things. So yeah, a little different than my usual videos, but let's just go with it. So I'm not sure how many books we got at the store, but it was so many, and we spent, it was going to be like $120 something, but the guy asked if I was a teacher, and at first I was like, no, and then he's like, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm a homeschool teacher, if that counts. And he's like, yeah, sure, that counts. So we got 25% off everything. So it was only like $99. So let's just go through what we got of it. We got this really cool encyclopedia. This was only, I think most of these were at the most $2.99. So it's super fun. Eli picked out this one, which I was like, you know, it's about like being a nurse and like a medical kind of job. So that kind of goes in with like education and schooling, and of course we need some fun books for our library too. So these two I grabbed were Usborne books, which are kind of expensive, and I just really love Usborne books, so I was happy to find those for only $2 each. We got this one about the insides of castles. I was looking for a lot of like educational books and stuff, and I was also okay with getting things that like we'd grow into, because we of course plan on homeschooling long term. And lately I have been learning about homeschooling a bit. This one I thought was a good one because it kind of shows about like life in another area of the world. Even if it is a little old of a book, it still gives your child some perspective on what it's like living in different places. So that's kind of like geography, social studies. We got one about giant pandas. So yeah, I've been learning about different approaches of homeschooling, and as far as like a curriculum goes, I am pretty much going to be like making my own curriculum based off of what the standards are for like his grade level and what he should be learning in our state. So I don't know if very many people do this, but I went on the state and the county websites and I looked up, and they had like a full list of all the standards of what kids should be learning in that grade for every single subject. And so I'm just going through and finding, okay, this is what they're teaching at school in quarter 1, so this is what we'll practice, you know, at home. And so we're not just gonna like buy like a textbook basically and do it at home that way, or like some kind of curriculum, but I'm just going to find like lessons and worksheets and videos and all different kinds of crafts and all different kinds of things we can do that meet every single standard that he needs to meet by the end of the year. And as quick as we go through it, that's how quick we'll go through it. Like, he is already kind of ahead because we've been doing stuff at home since he was little. So like he already knows like addition and subtraction up to like 20 or so, or even a little higher with help. And like for kindergarten, they literally just have to know like 1 through 10. So we'll be working a little bit further than most in that area. This was a really cool little like series kind of I found. They're like about the states, and they have one state on one side, and then you flip it over and they have another one, and these were like never used. So this is something he'll like grow into, but it's like a little sticker book, and it teaches you like fun facts about the state, and it has like activities. So I thought that was really fun, and like I just couldn't pass those up, so I had to grab those. We got a bunch of them, and since I have 2 states for each, we'll cover a lot of the states that way. We of course got some Magic School Bus books, Climate Challenge. That'll be interesting. I'll read through that one first, see what they're trying to claim, because one of the main reasons we are homeschooling is because just the education system is just not something we feel we can trust anymore when it comes to educating our children. There seems to be too much of an agenda in what they're teaching. And so yeah, one of the things that, like, just through reading through like all the standards of what they would be learning at public school, I did get ideas and stuff for things to teach that maybe I wouldn't have thought of. So like specifically like reading stories about like actual people and who showed courage and bravery and like all the honorable like character traits that we want our kids to be learning. So definitely got some of those. He loves animals and Diego, so I got him those. We got so many books. I actually had this one when I was a kid, and I just feel like it's a really like gentle, like good book for teaching young children about like the civil rights movement and stuff. So I got this for him because I remember reading as a kid and I thought it was like a gentle approach to sharing like the truth, like the hard truths of our history and stuff. That's something that I feel like is going to be like a little hard to teach and stuff, and know like when is a good age to teach about this kind of topic, or like different ones that maybe aren't the best times in history you want to teach your kid about. This is just another one that is like showing like this is what it was like for kids to live back in the day, which was one of the standards they said they would be teaching for kindergarten, so I might as well teach it at home too. And so yeah, I have been learning a lot about different homeschool styles lately, and the one that kind of resonated with me a bit, and I don't know like everything about it, there's like a whole like niche about the homeschool style, and I just know like a brief overview, but it is called Charlotte Mason. And the idea that Charlotte Mason had, she was like an educator that lived in like the 17 or 1800s, I think. This is definitely one that we'll grow into, but just good to have for our collection of educational books. Anyway, so her belief was that children learn best through reading living books, like not just dry textbooks and the materials they're given and have to know, but just through reading things that naturally interest them and stuff, and they'll learn so much. And I know that is true from my own childhood. I loved school growing up, and one of the main reasons was because I did not have the best home life and stuff, so it was like a way to get away from home for me. I really like this one. I'm super excited to teach geography. I love geography. But anyway, so I loved reading, and I would read so much because it was like a way of escaping everything that was going on around me. And I wound up being gifted and advanced in school and just really excelling and like being very smart as a young child, and I feel like I owe it all to books. Like I just loved reading, and I would read so much, and I would learn so much just from like fictional books. Like I didn't even read that much nonfiction, but I just learned so much. So I really thought that the Charlotte Mason ideology and philosophy kind of resonated with me, and so that's kind of what inspired me to go get a bunch of books on different topics that we can add into our schooling. I thought these were really fun. For history, there was like a whole series of these. If you lived with the Cherokee. So yeah, as you can see, we got so much. I was like about to start shopping for books online last night, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, these are so expensive, like $15 a book and stuff, which isn't like, I'm not saying it's crazy, I'm just saying when you know there's secondhand options out there that are cheaper, that's always what I lean to. So I was like, let's just go check the Goodwill bookstore. It's about 35 minutes away from us, but it was well worth the drive, and we got so much. And that's kind of why I got so much, because like I don't go there very often. So yeah, this is a good one. Some more of these state books. So yeah, I am really happy with what we got. This one was really cute. This was like a series, I think, and it was just like very educational. So keep an eye out for these, The Adventures of Riley. I've never heard of that, but I will definitely probably keep an eye out for more of those. just like, I love these just like educational kind of sciencey books where they're kind of like also a story and stuff at the same time. Just makes them fun. So yeah, I'm really excited to start our homeschooling. I know it is going to, you know, take up a little bit more of my time, and I am definitely prepared to like prioritize it first over my business. These are kind of ones maybe I'll read to him and we'll have for our library for when he starts reading. They're little chapter books. And we got Noah's Ark. He loves Noah's Ark. And this is a like homeschool curriculum book, and I don't think I'll keep this. I actually grabbed this just to resell because it was only $3, and I checked the comps and it had pretty good sell-through rate, and it's a good time of year to be selling like curriculum and stuff, and I should be able to get like 13, 14 bucks for it. So I just grabbed it because that's the reseller in me, and he really wanted some flashcards, so we settled on advanced sight words. But yeah, that's everything we got. So much stuff. I did not count, but it was a lot. Maybe I'll throw the number up on the screen when I edit this. But yeah, so after we finished there, we went to Plato's Closet because I had not been to the one in the city I was in. And it's a little bit of like, I don't know what, higher income area. So they had nicer stuff. So I grabbed this Free People size large maxi dress, super pretty boho style, and I just took a picture really quick of like just the top portion of the store to check the comps, and I paid $20 for it, and they're selling for like $80 to $100 for this one, and there was like over 100% sell-through rate, so it's really good. I was happy about that. And then I got myself a pair of jeans and I wanted to try them on, and when I reached in the pocket I found $100 bill. Like, no joke. I know as a reseller, like, people talk about check the pockets and stuff. I never check the pockets on all the stuff I'm buying, but I was really happy. Like, I just accidentally did that and I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, that paid for all our homeschool books we got today. And then on the way back home we stopped at a Goodwill. And since I showed you all the homeschool stuff, I'll show you some things we got. We got this little world atlas puzzle. And then this looked really fun. This is like a trivia kind of game about the United States. So it's got all sorts of facts about each state and stuff like that. And it's like a board game. So that seemed fun, and it looked like it had all the pieces. And then as far as reselling goes, I did grab a few things, so I'll just show you really quick. I thought this top was cute, and I might keep it for myself, or I might resell it.
I give you something to show them.
Oh yeah, you got this. He got this massive Beanie Boo for his collection at Goodwill. It was like $3. Somebody already like sewed it, and they left like a string here, but it doesn't have a hole, so yep, I let him get it, even though he has way too many stuffies. Please take it to your room, honey.
Okay.
So yeah, this is, you could barely see the tag, but I just knew from the like frayed florally style it looked like something good. This is the brand Pleone, which is from Anthropologie. So I will see what the comps are. I might keep it for myself because it's pretty cute. Next up, I just grabbed some American Eagle jeans in a size 12. High-rise jegging. I like picking up the American Eagle. High-rise jegging in a size like 10 and up. So I paid like $6 for these, I think, and I got another pair of the same. I might keep one pair for myself. I don't know. We'll see. And then I grabbed these Coldwater Creek, which is not usually a great brand or anything, but these were 100% linen, just like cropped, wide leg, little stretchy elastic waist pants. I got these mostly just because they are a seasonal item right now. I paid $5 for them, and I'll probably get like 15 to 20, and I just anticipate them selling in like less than a month. So that's why I got those. Then I got these Bowden like paper bag style waist pants, cropped. They are also a linen blend, and Bowden is definitely a good brand I almost always pick up. I got these airy like gauzy pants in an extra large. I might keep these for myself. I'm gonna try them on and see how they fit. Otherwise I'll probably get like 15 to 20 for those. I mostly just got them like because I kind of wanted them for myself, but I didn't feel like trying them on, so I'm like, if they fit me I'll keep them, if not I'll sell them. Like, it's not a big deal. So that's it for today's haul. Let me know if you're interested in me sharing more of my homeschooling journey on the channel with you guys. I know people talk about niching on YouTube and like only sharing certain kinds of content, but personally I wouldn't really be bothered if someone I like subscribe to shared different topics and stuff. So just let me know what you guys think. I know for the other moms out there who are resellers, you know, sharing more of like just my perspective coming from like someone trying to balance reselling as like not just a side hustle but a business and a like really strong source of income for your family, but also just motherhood, maybe taking care of the home and homemaking, and also perhaps homeschooling, because I know there are some other homeschool resellers out there obviously. So yeah, let me know if you guys are cool with me sharing more of that side of our life as well. And yep, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you watched this far and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button too. That really helps me out. Thank you guys so much. Be blessed.